Why? Hello, hello. Hi. Welcome, welcome. Good morning. Hi, hello. Good morning. Hi, hi. Welcome. Good morning. Hi. Salutations and greetings. Copy. Welcome. Good morning. Hope everyone's doing well. Hi, hi. God, my goodness. Well, you got in Streamer University. What? Huh? What? Huh? What? What does that mean? What is that supposed to mean? But welcome, welcome. Hello. Kaizenat Streamer School. I'm so proud of you. Kaizenat has a streamer school? Huh? I mean, I guess if anyone would, it would be Kaizenat. He is kind of the biggest man right now. It'd either be Kaizenat or like Iron Mouse or uh Speed, XQC, maybe. Imagine an actual like streamer university, like a physical like school where there were several like streamers as the teachers that teach different subjects. With Kaizenat as the headmaster, and then Speed as the whatever the VTuber equivalent of like a a gym teacher would be, or a streamer equivalent. I think I said VTuber. But then the question is, what streamer would teach what subject? That's a big question. Imagine if I was a teacher at streamer school. Would I be the cool teacher that everyone was like, "Oh, I would." Really looking forward to Melon's class. That's gonna be chill. Or would I just be like a janitor? Would I just be like the janitor that you walk past in the halls without noticing, just sweeping the floor in silence? or I could be like the school mascot, right? I can be like the mascot. Not as in me and my VTuber Sona being the mascot, but as in I'm the person that wears the mascot suit for the like sports games. And I like dressed as a big like Twitch logo with arms and legs. Man, imagining that is actually really funny. I love this song. It's so silly. It's surprisingly silly. Ugh. But anyway, I don't know what else to yap about, so we can move over. We can move over here. And play some Slime Rancher. Okay, what's on the agenda? Hey, Thora. Thank you, Thora. Did I talk yesterday about how the FIFA World Cup has become a custody battle over who gets to own Hatsune Miku? Suddenly it's become everyone fighting over Hatsune Miku. All because Brazilian Twitter just decided that if they win against Japan, it means they get to have Hatsune Miku. And then they lost to Norway, and Norway was like, well, guess Miku's ours now. And now the English, who are up against Norway next, are like, well, if we beat you, that means we get to keep Miku. So now it's all just whoever whoever wins the World Cup gets to own Hatsune Miku. Stakes have never been higher for the FIFA World Cup. Stakes have never been this high. With Miku on the line, Hatsune Miku on the line. But then I've also seen people in some Norwegian Twitter users be like, please UK, let us keep Miku. You can have one of our fucking glup shittos. Because believe it or not, even though they're not known outside of Norway, Norway does have pop culture icons. Ever heard of motherfucking what's his name? Fantorangen? Ever heard of him? He's this little he's this little elephant guy on like preschool television. Okay, you need to be fed. You need to be filled. And you need to be whatever. No, because they're part of Ringtail, not Hunter. At this point, I have enough sabers. I mean Thunder Pelicans that I can feed the saber point. What I do love about people joking like that about the World Cup is that it has made a resurgence in like the national Miku trend. Remember back like last year at some point, I don't quite remember. People made all those Mikus. I think it started with the Brazilian Miku, which is why I think which is I believe why Brazil wanted to steal Miku in the first place. But then it led to just everyone making fan art of like Miku based on their, but like from their own countries. And I've seen a lot of them like come back because of this whole thing, which is nice because I always love those Miku. The Miku art. You guys know that there's a website? There's a website for it. Someone made a website to catalog a bunch of Mikus. It's called Miku.earth, and it's just a world map, but with a bunch of Mikus from different places. And it doesn't just have like one Miku for each place, it has several Mikus. Lots and lots of Mikus. All the Norwegian Mikus out there. So many cool ones. A really cool one that I saw and really like is actually I saw one back on just on Twitter when it was a trend, but then I also on Miku.earth I saw quite a few more. People have been making Sami Mikus, which is I really like. As someone with Sami descent somewhere inside, I think it's really neat to see the Sami people be represented as Mikus. Honestly, any indigenous Mikus are cool. Like, I checked Miku.earth the other day just to see what was there, and I went to Japan. I checked Japan to see if someone had made Japanese Mikus, because, you know, Miku's already from Japan. But there were a lot of, like, more traditionally Japanese-looking Mikus, including, like, Ainu Mikus, which are, like, an indigenous group from northern Japan. What inspired the Diamond and Pearl clan in Pokemon. For those who need the world explained to you in, like, pop culture. But yeah, that's super cool. Also, hi Nani, welcome. Congrats on first. Hope you're doing well. They always swarm the duck. They always do that. Thank you. Slimebo Ranch, indeed. Fuck! I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot! No, I was supposed to put him in here. I was supposed to put him in here. Oh, wow. Anyway. Hi, Val. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Woo. Val. Oh, wrong thing. Wait, do I not have the expressions tied to anything? Okay, let me just go here. Val. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about this. But Norway and England are going up against each other next in the FIFA World Cup. Unfortunately for now, we have to be enemies. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. You're not gonna eat them then. Put them in there. Are there... Is there an English Miku out there? Surely there's an English Miku. Should we go to Miku.earth and find out? In the unlikely chance that England beats Norway in the World Cup and gets custody of Miku. Limbo, yes, Limbo. Hi Link, welcome, hope you're doing well. I really need to decorate my ranch. I've seen some like YouTubers play Slime Rancher and their ranches are like so decorated and look so nice. I'm just not good at that, apparently. I've tried to decorate before and it just looks cluttered. Okay, don't eat, I guess. Man, I'm so impressed by Slime Rancher. They're so good at coming up with very cool, like, fantasy fruits and veggies. I've been trying to with my new project, but, like, I'm just not finding anything fun. Nothing I can come up with is cool or fun. I just like take fruits and add an element to it. I mean, fucking pomegranate? Like a pomegranate made of granite? That's so cool. That's so fun. Why can't I come up with something just as cool? My brain won't let me, I guess. But I came up with some cool animals at least. I don't think I've shared them on the Discord yet. Or on stream. But I've been really motivated with this new project actually. Maybe I'll turn it into like a little webcomic or something similar. Since I have another project that I really want to, you know, do. My fucking demon project. My big one. My magnum opus. Hopefully, eventually. But they always say you gotta start somewhere. So if I want my main project to be good, I need to do smaller projects first. To get more experience. I can't just do the one and expect it to be like absolute cinema. I gotta take time with it. So doing some smaller things first is actually a great idea. So maybe I will make like a little webcomic of sorts. In this new world. Well, old world, technically. It's an old project, I'm just rebooting it. But it's definitely a lot more fun now. So it doesn't have a plot. It used to have a plot. Very magical girl-esque plot. But now it doesn't have a plot because the old villains aren't villains anymore. And, I mean, made the world itself more Slime Rancher-esque. So, like, the plot would be like the plot of Slime Rancher. You're just on this world exploring, I guess. Does it need a plot? Can it just be a little bit of, like, visual storytelling where the world only exists to look cool. Doesn't need that much of a plot, can just be like slice of life almost. I don't know how I describe it. I don't know. I'm not a writer. I struggle with writing. Even with my demon project, I I know where I want the plot to go. I know the start and I know the ending and some key moment in between, but I have no idea how to string them all together. I am not good at that, unfortunately. Cool. But I've been doing some landscape doodles just to get a feel of what the world would look like, and I'm actually very happy with them. The new world is coming to life. Very much in a Slime Rancher-esque way. It's as if Slime Rancher met Sonic Frontier. How I would describe the world. These drones are working hard. This is a lot of resources that I suddenly have. Holy. Can I now make... Not sure. No, still need more flutter floors. How many do I need? I put down 3 out of 8, which means I need 5, and I have 7 drone modules, so I can still do that. Is there a finite amount of drone modules to find? What else did I need? No. Gordo snares. I don't think they have any overlapping. No, they don't. So I'm just gonna... Oh. I can only craft one. How many decorations I can craft? They don't have the recipe in them. Where do I find those recipes then? What is that? The golden statue. I need one more gold floor. Hold on. I don't put my gold floors in the refinery. I have one. I definitely just have one here somewhere. Storage, right? 'Cause I don't put my gold floors in the refinery. Yeah, I have them here. So if I now put this in there, I should be able to craft one gold statue. Not these because I don't have the rest. But which one do I want? Which one do I want to make? Which one do I want to... I don't know. I don't know. Ooh, wait. That's cool. Lava. Has jellystone though, which I need to save for the... I'm gonna get one of these domes though. I'm getting one. The lava lamp though. But I have drones working hard on getting resources. I wonder if any of them are low. I need as many flutter floors as I can. That's definitely not gonna be enough for a drone quite yet. I need like 20 more for another drone. And I need 5 more drones. At least I can go think I need to label these. I need to put flags next to them so I know where they go. Probably a good idea. You know what would be kind of cute that I kind of want to do? I kind of want to add like, not only do I want to decorate my own base, but I kind of want to add like, scatter some decorations across the different areas to be like miniature bases, you know? I think that would be kind of cute if I did that. Now where the fuck? What I'm looking for. Oh, I love flutter largos. They're so dopey when they float around. With their tiny wings and they're big. Hi there. Hello. You want to be my friend? You want me to bring you with me? Oh, I didn't mean to go down there. Where do I go? Okay, I can't bring you with me for long. Even with flutter slimes at my ranch, it's still not enough. I need to go out and hunt down these floors. Were you my friend earlier? I don't know. Now there's so many honey flutter slimes. Hello there. No shots? That's a radiant puddle slime. Yippee! Got a radiant puddle slime. It's another one to the Slimepedia. Still missing a lot of them though. Still toys that I'm missing. Hmm. The question is, the next drone, do I put it in Powderful Bluffs or do I put it in the Great Labyrinth? Because there are like 4 drones that need to go in the Great Labyrinth because they're so. This is such a nice combo of slimes, in my opinion. The honeys, the pinks, and the flutters, they just look so nice together. Just the 3 of them. They're such a nice combo. Maybe not the pink slimes as much, but definitely the flutter and the flutter and the honey. They're really nice together. Hello, my fellow sandwich lovers. How are you doing? Wouldn't necessarily call myself a sandwich lover. Not that I don't love sandwiches. Oh, this is something I wanna test. Hold on, get over here. I don't think I've tested you before. Hold on, come here, come here, you. I want to test this. I want to test this. Well, I don't know what I expected. It's fine. Decent one. What do you call the chicken that's been hitting the gym? Shredded chicken? It's a good one. A pretty good one. Also, hi Shiro Kitsune. Welcome, hope you're doing well. Mind if I just pull you Hero? Oh wow. Oh wow. That's neat. Three honeycomb. They're next to each other. That's always like that, and I've just now found it. The wild honey, too. Give me you. Nice. Do pretty good and yeah, go for it. Alright. Oh, wait. It's Tangle Slime weather. It's pollen weather. But only in like this little area. No, the pollen is definitely everywhere. Just in some areas there's more. Maybe we can find a Tangle Slime. Because they have a higher chance of being radiant. Map. Yeah, it is. It is level 3, Colin. Which means they can spawn. Let's go around and look. Look for the tangle. Yes! It's not radiant though. Just a regular tech. Are you? No, you're not radiant. You just mixed with the honey. There's another one. I have to keep looking for them. If enough spawn, then we might find a radiant one. No, the music changed. Oh, it went down. Oh. Oh. Well. Well, shit. I guess it was only these two. Oh, not you. It was only these two. You can be now, I don't know. Wait, you guys cut your sandwiches? I just sort of eat them. I grab my sandwich and go nyah, 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 nyah. Don't need to cut it. Unless I'm eating a grilled cheese. When I eat grilled cheese, I usually cut them in half. But here in Norway, it's more common to have bread that's like round rather than the like really square ones. The square loaves that are common elsewhere. So when I say cut in half, I mean like straight down the middle, and like you get two like almost rounded triangles. Get all of those. Do I have them? Man, now I want a grilled cheese. A lot of primordial oil and silky and deep brine. Yes. I should probably go and pick up some jellystone. Yes. I'm gonna need a lot of that. Gonna scout this area for jellystone. I should probably bring the... Oh, ads are starting. I'm conflicted about adding resources to my new project, even though it's such a classic Slam Rancher thing. Because it's a Slime Rancher thing that I'm a little bit conflicted about myself. It's like, I don't like just taking resources from the environment. That's not cool. What's your prediction for Rival Season 9? Well, I don't have many predictions because, it's hard to predict anything. I have, like, hopes. I have things that I want, but it's not really something I can predict. Nothing in Rivals is predictable other than, like, the heroes, because we get hints about that in the season before. And we already know which heroes are coming from leaks. Or I know, rather, so I can't really predict what heroes are coming. I know which heroes are coming. But when it comes to things like balance changes and, skins and stuff, skins you can't really predict. And balance changes are not my strong suit, so even though that's something you can predict, it's not something I can predict. But I can tell you which skins, for example, I would like to see come to the game. For example, I'm still hoping for a classic Star-Lord, or a classic Adam Warlock, or a classic Cloak and Dagger. I really love the classic skins that they made back in, like, what was it, season 5 and 6, I believe. They made a bunch of classic skins. And, I think they were called Year 1. I remember they made one for Wanda, and for Cap, and for Iron Man, and for Groot. I want to see them return. I don't want to get into spoiler territory. I don't want to, in case anyone doesn't know who's coming to the game and who the main villain is gonna be, I don't want to make predictions as to what the like new like theme will be that they're going for. I don't want to spoil for the people that don't know. Oh, how do I get down there? Oh, interesting. Because I could easily make predictions of what, like, oh, these are what the Battle Pass skins will revolve around. But that involves actually spoiling who's coming and who the villain is. To be fair, the information is in-game, you just have to look for it, but like... They have, you know, they have kind of confirmed it in the game through the gallery cards, but I still don't wanna talk too much. But hey, we get information today. We get the trailer today, which is gonna be fun. I'm excited. I love Rivals. I'm back. Hi, Val. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. A whole stream today? Yeah, that's what's surprising. They're doing it differently this time. They're doing a whole stream instead of just a video. I wonder if it's because they're gonna do something special. I've seen some people say that it makes them believe that they're gonna like do a full like rework season, which a lot of people, me included, have been like asking for. Like they're not just gonna add like new heroes and new maps, but they're gonna actually just straight up rework a bunch of characters. Which, you know, I myself would love, because I've been very vocal about how I think it's really bad for the game, really bad for the fans, that a lot of characters are just kind of left to the wayside and not given the respect they deserve, both in the meta and like just by the community, by the devs. Most notably, you know, Black Widow and Blade aren't given the respect they deserve because they're just bad in the meta. And even though Blade in particular is a very popular character, Widow not so much. They don't get nearly as much skins or love from the devs. And you know, I have my own fucking opinions when it comes to how Cloak and Dagger should be reworked, but that mostly doesn't come from a sense of like they're bad in the meta, because of course not. Cloak and Dagger are always meta because they're one of the best strategists in the game. My gripe is how the character is not Cloak and Dagger, it's Dagger and her fucking friend. Her little boy toy. Which I do not like. And I also have personal gripe with how other characters are represented, like Strange. He's fine, I guess. I just don't like how... If you read Doctor Strange comics or any, like, Marvel comics that, like, feature, like, magic... It's very colorful, it's very vibrant, it's very, like, psychedelic. Meanwhile, in Doctor Strange in Rivals just takes from the MCU, where it's just... It's all these, like, geometrical symbols, and, like, everything is colored orange, like in the MCU. He wears this dark, like... He wears this dark, like, robe. Instead of, like, what he wears in the comics, which looks like a mix between a wizard's robe, a suit, and an actual, like, superhero costume. I would love for them to just overhaul a lot of the characters. But unfortunately, I'm in a minority there. Because Marvel fans in general are the minority in the Rivals community, which, you know, I understand. I'm not gonna sit here and be super entitled and be like, this game is for Marvel fans and Marvel fans only. That's not a cool take at all. I just want the game to represent the Marvel brand, the characters and the Marvel brand, like, authentically. Because I want all the non-fans that also played the game to be just as interested and fall in love with the franchise the same way I did. But no, Rivals caters to the general audiences, to the hero shooter fans, and the fucking gooners. One prediction I will make though is that we're gonna get a second round of swimsuit skins. Where I want to, again, this is mostly like my wish list rather than actual predictions. When it comes to actual predictions, definitely Deadpool. I feel like they're definitely gonna give Deadpool a swimsuit skin. That almost feels inevitable. It would also just be really funny. Like, imagine like He's got like big swimming goggles and like flippers on his feet and like pool floaties on his arms and around his waist. Just really getting really goofy with it. Some people see it as Overwatch with a different coat of paint. Exactly. That's like the problem. Not really a problem, because like I understand like it's the hero shooter community. The problem isn't that a lot of people just see it as another hero shooter. The problem is that a lot of people, because they see it as just another hero shooter, they don't listen to the fans when they have complaints about how the IP is represented. I've seen a lot of people shut down fans' complaints by just saying like, "Oh, it's just a game. It's they're doing their own thing." Like just shutting down criticism. The whole cloak not having legs discussion is a prime example of that, because a lot of Cloak fans, a lot of Cloak and Dagger fans are like, please represent my this character that I love properly instead of just turning him into an accessory to the white woman. And then the fans and then the like hero shooter side of the fans are like, shut up. Shut up. It's a good game. Shut up. Who cares about this character that no one knew about before Rivals? And it's like, come on, man, it's a Marvel game. Let the Marvel fans have their complaints. Don't just shut them down because you don't get it. It's frustrating. I've gone on this rant many times in the past. And I will keep doing it because it really is something I fucking care about. Double G only likes busty white women instead of busty men. Minus Cap. Can't believe they nerfed Cap's bulge after people started complaining. I don't even want to talk about that situation because it's just like a common thing in the games industry. Sexualize the women all you want, but as soon as the men get sexualized, oh, think of the children. Children play this game. They don't want to see. They don't want to see a man's bulge in a fucking video game. Like, dude, the double standard is crazy. Game is rated T, by the way. Sure, children play the game, but children watch Family Guy. Should it be this way? Maybe not. But that's how it is. If the game is rated T, then you're allowed to like sexualize the characters like that. It's not like they're showing straight up nudity. It's swimsuits. They're supposed to be hot. They're supposed to be sexy. So sexualize the men the same way they sexualize the women. It's not that hard to understand. But because men, and I'm gonna go on my feminist rant here, because men aren't seen as sexual objects the same way women are, suddenly it's a problem. It's like, suddenly the devs are perverted. Suddenly, like, think of the children. You know, we live in a society and all that stuff. I'm gonna buy this, and I'm gonna buy this. Open the one in the back here? Yes. I'll move the little guy in here. Where'd I put him? In here? Yes. I'll keep this because I can. Men are sexualized enough, make that man feel uncomfortable. Exactly! That's what I'm saying. Guess I'll have to set this to mushroom because someone's rooms just don't want to be set to certain themes. I don't understand why. I don't understand what the issue is. Deadpool in a feminine swimsuit and see how people react. Oh, I would love that. I would love that. Oh, another swimsuit that I want to see. I'm not sure if they're gonna do it because, you know, the fans have started hating when Rivals makes... When Rivals puts... Oh, this looks nice, actually. Oh. Rivals fans have started to hate... when they put Venom, when they like show Venom, when they show Eddie in Venom skins. Because we got 3 like Venom skins that show Eddie's face, suddenly like the players are tired of it because they're LARPers that think that Venom is only cool because he's this big violent monster and isn't cool because of, you know, the actual dynamic between Eddie and the symbiote, which, like, that's LARP behavior. If you don't like Eddie as part of Venom, then you don't like Venom. I'm straight up gonna say it. If you do not like Eddie as part of Venom, then you don't like Venom. That's just how it is. That is just straight up how it is. My point being, I want to see a Venom swimsuit skin where he's just wearing, like, the symbiote as, like, a swimsuit, like a Speedo, or like a mankini type thing, like what Cap is wearing. But I would prefer if it was just like a Speedo with the, like, Venom's eyes on it. I hope Eddie's just that swole underneath Venom. That's the thing. He is, actually. Okay, I do have one drone. That means I should go... Actually, do I want to go to the Great Labyrinth and place it there? Because there are a few Venom skins that show, like... that, like, have, like, slight tears in them. And, like, Venom is literally, like, the symbiote is literally just a thin layer over Eddie's swole body. He is just that swole underneath. Which is, you know, lore accurate. He is also just a huge man in the comic. They still do exaggerate how big Venom is at times, but that's because it's a comic book and it's stylized. It's the same thing they do to Kingpin, where they just make him like a big guy that takes up the entire screen, that takes up the entire page. Which is the thing I don't like about the MCU Kingpin. Like, don't get me wrong, as a character, he's perfect. Like, that's Kingpin. That's Kingpin right there. But just the limitations of it being live action just makes him not as threatening as he is in the comics. Where they can just, like, exaggerate his body to make him take up the entire page. Which is interesting because there are like tricks you can use in like cinema with like framing and like cameras to make an actor look a lot bigger than they are. And I'm sure there are some scenes in Daredevil that do that with Kingpin to just make him look bigger and more imposing. But a lot of the time, you know, it's still just one actor talking to another actor and they're on the same level, and it makes Kingpin look, you know, average. I was just about to say, watch your complaint about MCU Kingpin. No, don't get me wrong. I like Kingpin as a character. Don't get me wrong. I just think live action... I just think live action, in general, is not a good medium for comic books, because a lot of comic books are heavily stylized. I forgot to give this to my baby goat. We watched it together, we saw it. I know, which is why I know that more times than not, they already had one. Okay, they have two now. More times than not, he was just a guy. In some scenes, because of how they framed it, they made him look smaller than the other actors, even. I saw it! You can't gaslight me to thinking that I'm wrong. I complained about it when we watched it. I'm not saying Kingpin isn't huge, therefore the show is bad. The show isn't bad, it's good. It's just that Kingpin is underwhelming when he's just a regular-sized guy. If it's any like consolation, I feel the same way about Wolverine in the movies. Like they cast Hugh Jackman just so they could have, you know, a like action movie guy. When I think that that's wrong. They should have gotten a short, fucking stout man. Anyway, where does the drone go here? Let me go find the video again. Go find the video I was looking at. That it was intentional. He's acting soft as mayor to gain sympathy. In the original series, when he is that kingpin, he does actually take up the room. And I haven't seen that, so I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know if it's an intentional choice because I haven't seen the original. All I know is that in Born Again, he's a tiny man. And I don't like it when the Kingpin is a tiny man. He's not supposed to be a tiny man. He's supposed to be a big boy. He's a big boy. He's the biggest boy. The big boy. He's the biggest boy. Big boy is the biggest boy. Big boy is the biggest boy. Okay, let's see. I'm not quite in the right place, I think. Oh, that's just the glow from the cubes. I thought there was like a radiant sign there or something. I have to get up here. And I'll get up there. Cannot. Seems to be approximately where he's looking from. Also just up here. Yeah, I can get everything. Alright. There we go. Now I can look at chat again. I need floats to fill it up with though. So let me just find a bunch of floats around here. Shouldn't be too hard. Be good for a little bit. What are some other themes for skins that I think would be cool in Rivals? Because, like, that's the thing Rivals does all of the time. It doesn't just adapt comic book skins, but they make up their own, like, themes for skins. Like back in season 2 or 3, when they did all those, like, Chinese-inspired skins. Or when they did, got Momoko to do a bunch of Japanese skins. I think most recently in like the last season and the season before that, they did like the like cosmic cowboy skins. Like Mantis got one, Bucky got one, Blade got one, Rogue got one. What are some other just like random themes that I think would be kind of cool? I don't know, actually. I don't know. I am not sure. I had an idea for like a line of skins for my this season I came up with a while back, where I come up with a new I came up with a new game mode that I would love to see in Rivals, which would be like an equivalent to like Overwatch Stadium mode. I call it like the like something like the Watchers tournament or something, where it all revolves around Uatu, the Watcher, hosting like a tournament with all the heroes, and then certain heroes would get like Olympic, like Greek looking skins, because it would be like, I think it would be cool theoretically if this was a thing that they added, if it like coincided with the Olympic. I don't think they would do that. I'm not sure if they would. I just think it would be cool. Like maybe Namor would get a Poseidon-inspired skin. Like both Poseidon, but also like a javelin thrower, because that's like an Olympic sport, I think. I'm not too knowledgeable about Olympic sports. I don't know what all the sports are. Maybe a discus throwing Moon Knight skin. I don't know what Greek god he would be though. What Greek god is associated with a discus? That I'm not aware of. But for other random things, I think they could do this upcoming season. That's a good question. Like to the people that and and okay. Yeah, I don't know. When it comes to like the random themes that they throw in once in a while, it's like kind of anyone's guess what they will do. What are some aesthetics that I really like? Just general aesthetics that I like. That I think would be cool to see in Rivals. I really like Y2K aesthetic. We already got something like that with like the for the 1-year anniversary. We got that one magic skin that was very like Y2K aesthetic. Okay, you've eaten all of those. I've not eaten all of those. I want more Savage Land skins, that's another thing. I like the Savage Land skins we got. This season. But I want more. Like, there's a lot of characters that have had Savage Lands outfits, costumes, that just haven't gotten them. Storm. Wolverine would be cool. Cyclops. A lot of X-Men go to the Savage Lands. Seeing more of those would be cool. You know what? I want to see another Cosmic season. I'm a huge nerd for Cosmic Marvel. I want to see another Cosmic theme season. We haven't gotten that since... I mean, technically we did get it in season 5 and 6. With it focusing around the not that Masters of the Universe, that's a different IP. The Elders of the Universe. But it didn't feel as cosmic, you know? It felt very grounded. It didn't really feel like we were in space that entire time. Like season 3 felt like we were in space. Because we were literally on an alien planet. Meanwhile, season 5 and 6 didn't really feel like we were in space, even though we were, because the maps we got were very human-like. I want a proper space adventure for a season in Rivals. Give us Thanos as a villain. Give us Annihilus as a villain. Give us Galactus as a villain. I keep being stupid. I keep forgetting. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna fucking run out of... Fine. I'm so forgetful. Actually, one thing, we are very much due for another, like, magic-themed season in Rivals. When was the last time we got that? Like, season 1? No, season 4 was technically, like, magical. Because it dealt with, like, gods and stuff. But when I mean, like, magic, in the sense of the Marvel Universe, I'm not really talking about the god stuff. I'm talking more of, like, monsters and wizards and stuff of that sort. So that does technically include gods. So I will say that season 4 was definitely a magical season, but I want something more like about monsters, a little more horror leaning. Bringing more bringing characters like Man-Thing or Werewolf by Night. Brother Voodoo. Have a proper Midnight Suns in Rivals. I would love that. Honestly, a season like that, not a bad time to bring in, like, because if Rivals is gonna do the pattern that they always do of bringing in one popular character and one, like, lesser known character every season, there aren't really any, like, famous magical Marvel characters that aren't already in the game. So maybe bring in, like, Luke Cage. He's been on the Midnight Suns a few times just because of his association with Iron Fist. Of course, the Iron Fist that is in Rivals is a different one from the one that is associated with Luke Cage, but I can see them doing a more, like, magical take on Luke Cage. Kind of go the Juggernaut route with him. Where, like, his power is still very much, like, strength-based. It's not really that magical, like, in the way it functions, but, like, lore-wise, it kind of is. You know what I mean? Like how Juggernaut gets his powers from, like, a demon, technically, even though you wouldn't know that from just looking at him, and how he uses his powers. Do something like that when Luke Cage in Rivals. Especially since I do believe in the lore. I think we got some lore back in, like, back when Daredevil, in season 4, like, we got some characters lore. I believe it was Angela, actually. She went, in her, like, lore story, she goes to, like, some sort of, like, underworld where he meets a character who's isn't named, but is definitely meant to be, like, Danny Rand Iron Fist. And he mentioned something, he like mentioned something about Luke Cage. I don't quite remember. It's been a while since season 4 came out. I just think a more magical interpretation of Luke Cage could be interesting. Plus, if we get another, like, magical or mystical season for Rivals, maybe we could get, like, wizard or, like, magic-themed skins for certain characters. Or if they do, like, if they lean more into the horror side of Marvel magic and do a season, like, revolving around Man-Thing, for example. Have Man-Thing as one of the characters and they fight, like, I don't know, Chthon or Mephisto even. Imagine, like perfect opportunity for Halloween skins, right? Just have them all dress up as, like, horror monsters. That would be fun. This conversation started out with what my predictions for season 9 is, and none of this is what I actually think they would add at this time. I'm just spitballing things that I think would be cool to see in the game. Hey, there you are. I haven't seen you in a while. Hello? Are you looking for something? Reach for fix wall. But reach for other. Other. Not had. Gone. Gone? You trying to find something you lost? There's a flicker of an image in your mind. Reaching up, reaching out, but through time, through space, expecting something to land in your hand. To be taken. To turn and see something? Someone? It's vague. The image is faded, blurred, glitchy. So much has been lost to the dissonance of time. Oof. That's heavy. Now, always. I care take care. If gone, then gone. Past is over, but I'm here for you, and I know you're here for me. For make future not gone. Stop. You. Us. Reaching. Yes. Be. Here. Aw, you're so cute. I love you. I love this guy. Here's a question, because a lot of the Rivals players, and I want to specify here, the hero shooter side of Rivals players have said that it would be cool if Rivals did what Overwatch often does and does like collabs. With other IPs to make skins in-game. But as a fan of Rivals, my question is, would they do that? Rivals is already an established IP. Like, Blizzard can do it because, like... Blizzard can do it because Overwatch is, like, original to Overwatch. They can do whatever they want. And if, like, they make money from brand collaborations, like, it's fine. It doesn't really dilute the brand. But, like, if Rivals were to do that when Marvel is already an established IP, what is actually the likelihood of them doing, like, let's say, like, let's go with the obvious route and say, like, a DC collab. If they do a collab with DC. for Marvel Rivals, like a Batman skin for Moon Knight, or Lex Luthor skin for Iron Man. Do you think they would actually do that? Is that an actual possibility? I don't think so. It's not like Marvel, the brand, has been afraid of doing collabs before. But for Rivals, I don't know, man. I don't think they want to dilute the brand like that. Hey, Arson, welcome. Congrats on second. I'm not saying it's impossible or anything. I'm just saying it's improbable. Stop making me anything. Oh, I wanted to get the ice throne thing. Oh well, it's fine. Is this the final room, or did I already have... Which means this is the final. Yeah. Now the question is that all? Can I expand further, or has that been sold out? I think it has been sold out. I cannot add. What you talking about? Heard something about Rivals? I've been yapping about Rivals for like an hour now. I've just been yapping over about things I would love to see in Rivals. Characters I think would be cool. Skin ideas. But just as you came in, I was talking about... the possibility... or rather probability of I don't have that many plants that are jungle-esque. Kind of jungle-esque. I have these plants, but I use them other. I guess anything with like moss on it, fine. I have a lot of stuff with on. Need more palm. I have a lot of patches of grass that I can put down. But yeah, I was talking about the probability of Rivals doing like collabs of sorts. the same way Overwatch does. Because I personally think it's kind of improbable that they will ever do that. Hope they add Reptile. I mean, they love adding obscure characters or whatever. I've seen a lot of people want that guy, and I do not understand. Help me understand. What's the appeal of that guy? Doesn't look that great, but the start. He'll also be a very versatile character. He can partly turn into any dinosaur, any animal from the time. Pterosaurs aren't dinosaurs. I guess. I guess that's cool and all. Man, I always imagined that whenever Drax and Gamora come to the game, they would come together because it just makes sense. But I have to remember that Rivals doesn't add two characters together that makes sense. They very rarely do that. With the exception of the Fantastic Four in Season 1 and Time to Chase the Thunder, and Rogue and Gambit in Season 5. They don't really add characters that necessarily work together. They prioritize adding one popular character and one more obscure character. Often they are related, like at least like for example, Deadpool and Elsa Bloodstone have, you know, worked together in the past in a pretty major way. Nothing. You're serious? Is it already over? No. Still says Thunder. The music just changed for some reason. Yes. But anyway, by that logic of them rarely putting two very popular characters together, always one more obscure and one more popular, they wouldn't add Drax and Gamora at the same time, would they? I mean, they could do it like an exception, like they did with Rogue and Gambit, just because it makes too much sense to put them together. But if they didn't do that, then who would they put them alongside? That could be hard to predict, because they could just throw a curveball. Like, what does Cyclops have to do with Devil Dinosaur, for example? What does Elsa... what does Emma Frost have to do with Ultron? But you know what would make a lot of sense for Drax specifically? Moondragon, another character I really want in the game. Because they're father and daughter. I think that would be really cute, actually. Maybe they can have, like, the same way Season 5 was vaguely love-themed. Maybe they could have a season that's, like, vaguely, like, parent-themed. Even though there aren't too many, like, parent-child, like, relationships present in Rivals. If any at all. The closest thing, I guess, is like, Jeff. Having like 3 other characters that have canonically like taken care of him, but that's kind of like as a pet. Doesn't really count. I guess if they were to add Xavier at some point. Oh shit, I completely forgot about Magneto and Scarlet Witch. Oh my god, I'm stupid. But you know, I'm just spitballing. I just think it would be cool. I just kind of just want more Guardians of the Galaxy characters in game. So having Drax and Moondragon, even if they don't come in the game together, I still want both of them. After brief research, he can in fact turn his entire body into any prehistoric animal. So is he kind of like Marvel's Beast Boy? All I know about him is that he was like a prominent character in Superhero Squad. He was essentially to Superhero Squad was what Jubilee was to the 90s X-Men show. That's all I know about Reptile. I just don't find him as interesting as other people do, and it kind of makes me feel out of the loop when I see so many people be like, "Oh, I want him in Rivals. He's so cool. I like Reptile," and I'm just like, "Where the fuck did all this Reptile love come from? I've never seen this before." Okay, the lightning is going down. Got a bunch of storm glass though, that's cool. I'd say Superhero Squad nostalgia. Well, I also watched Superhero Squad as a child, and I don't care for Reptile. Then again, I don't remember much of Superhero Squad. I guess I was still too young. Even when I watched it, I was too young to really register much. My nostalgia is more with Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Then again, they didn't have like a Reptile type character. Every character in Earth's Mightiest Heroes was just, you know, the regular Marvel cast. And they're already in Rivals. Pretty much all of them. So... Oh wait, I can buy more of them. How many? Max 4, okay. I'm gonna buy out those as well. Actually, also this. Also this red grass. I just need to fill it up with radiant slime. Ever since I played Superhero Squad DS game, Reptile has been one of my top 5 characters. Then again, could just be Dinotis. Oh! Ah, good. Fix. Something break? Break! Yes, broke. Excited slime. Arm broke. Happy slime. Angry slime. Both rough fun. Most people in slimes can be like that. Like my friend Mochi! Mochi. Mochi can act mean without meaning it. She wasn't always treated kindly. I, you, us, slimes. Both harm change. Happy change, too. Same, slimes. You. Caretakers, too. Same. You're so cute. Stop it. Stop being so... Caretaker is so cute. Can you believe that someone's so cute wrote such a depressing album? Like 2 people in chat are gonna get that reference. Well, the stream disconnected again. Who could have imagined that the stream would disconnect again, as it always does? Are we back? I hope we're back. I'm pretty sure we're back. Hello. Look over at my desk on my sketchbook and the mangled parts of Spider-Man stare at me. Should I be worried? Nah. He's fine. He's been through worse. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to ruin your fun real quick. How are you still so happy? Even though I haven't fed you in so long. Okay, wow. Time to head back. The thought behind them eyes, bro. They're slime. Don't be mean to them. Can I add slimes to my project? I need a name for my project. It used to have a name, but I don't even want to say what I originally called my project because it's stupid. Which is why I want to rename it.
EFT's E_37 just followed.
Oh, how am I supposed to pronounce that name? EFTC 37, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome. Hope you are doing well. I almost want to name my new project just Lady World, but I'd be stealing that from Twerp, and I don't want to do that. I want something with the same I want a name with the same vibe as the name Lady World, but I can't just call it Lady World because that's already a thing. I like the word world, though. I want world to be in the title. Woman Realm? I don't just want to knock off Lady World. That's stupid. Realm is also a good world. A good word. Sorry, I got the word world on my mind. Getting them confused. Maybe worlds plural? Because there are several planets. Well, there's... What's the meaning of the word world? When you think of the world, what do you think of? Do you think of just the planet that we live on, or do you think like the entire universe? Stand users. I was about to say I was literally about to say not including the one from JoJo. Glad to know we're all on the same wavelength. But no, when you think of the word world, what is the definition in your mind? Does it encompass the entirety of the universe, of the known perceivable universe, or just like what's immediately close to you? The word world is such a like ambiguous one. It could mean many things, depending on what perspective you see it from. So I think using worlds plural, at least for my project, would have a nicer ring to it. Even though, in my personal opinion, like, the world would... the word world, in terms of my purposes, would encompass the entirety of, like, the planetary system that my world takes place in. But I would still... But, you know, I still like the term worlds, plural. Because you do jump from planet to planet. It depends, you know, it's all... It's a matter of perspective in the end. For me, just a planet. The universe is far too grand for a simple word, you know? Universe is also a simple word. Checkmate, atheist. I'm sorry, but you know what I mean. But yeah, I understand. I understand what you mean. I can get behind that. I would describe a world as what is perceivable from your perspective. It's all dependent on your knowledge and perspective of existence, essentially. Your world is what you perceive and believe, which is why the term is kind of nebulous like that. Because not everyone has the same experience, not everyone views the world, the universe, the same way. And that's beautiful in its own way, you know? We aren't all just cogs in a machine. We're all individuals with our own experience, our own unique worlds in our minds. And the words of Ragatha from episode, what was it, 4? Of the Digital Circus, when she was talking to the glowing queen while being high off the stupid sauce. That's beautiful. You know what I'm saying. Anyway, I need to get that video back up so I can look for where to put the next. I need to make a decision here. I think I'm just gonna put it in the main area of the Great Labyrinth. Great Labyrinth is so huge that you need 4 drones in order to gather every resource available in the labyrinth. What's the weather like? It's rainy. Super rainy. Which I think means that there's a possibility for slime. But I don't know. Wonder if I can find another raid. That would make me so happy. I believe the guy just tells me to place it like right here. But let me double check. Yeah, I was right. It just wants me to put the drone right here. That just showed me a way smaller range of items that it can pick up. But it's showing all the resources, so I guess it doesn't really matter. It can pick up everything I needed to pick up, which is important. That's the important part. Wait, actually, I think my best course of action is to just... Okay, that didn't actually go well. Thought that would be the best to do it yet, because I'm so good at getting Shadow Lord. I guess I'm not. Wait a minute. Yeah. There. Apparently, Shadow Force is super good. Let's see where it is in here. What that means we gotta go do that. We gotta go get some of that floats. We gotta get some of that floats. We gotta get some of them whatever floats. You know them. You know them there. You know them. That's a chicken. Them here. Them there here once. Yeah. That's them. That's them right here. Them here once. Where's one of those? Shit! Where's one of those yellow floaty orb? Stop hitting me! Where'd that go? It's fine, I know where to go. Oh, it's actually one right there. Bah! Not that way. Wait. Wait. Cool. That's it though? Water, fire, grass? Night? What? What are these elemental symbols? I'm curious. Is it meant to be snow? That looks like a leaf. Is it meant to be a leaf? Why the moon? The moon! Hello there.
Yamu! Aren't you? Why, I am a What the balls?
Lucky Slime Tua? Because there's two of them. I didn't have any chickens to feed them, unfortunately. Yeah, you only want chicken. You only want food. Wow, that was 3 lucky slime I just ran into. That's extremely lucky. My bad for vanishing. Had to clean a cut, I'm back. Whoa, hope you're alright. The fuck happened? What happened there? I want a radiant twin slime. That's what I want. That's why I need to make like 50 Gordos there. That's why I need it. Why I need it. Because apparently that method is the best method for like farming radiant slime. You just make a bunch of snares. How many can I make? 8. That's fine. Now I have 16. I need like 50. I need like 50. 50 of them. 50 of them. At least 50. Probably more, honestly, but at least 50. Because the odds are pretty low. I watched a video of someone doing that. Favorite muscles of the Spidey fig. Easier to customize. Think of my thumb. All fine though. I see. I watched a video of someone doing the method. The Gordo snare method. Fuck you. Fuck you for doing that at the worst possible moment. And he seemed to get like... It took like 10 to 30 tries with each Gordo to get a radiant slime. It varied, of course, but that was the average was like 20. So I want to get at least 50 Gordo snares before I actually try any of them. Of course, if I go for a Gordo with a higher... If I go for a slime with a higher likelihood to appear per slime, then I might not need that many. Like a dervish or angle. Though I have both of those. I don't know. I don't know. I want to go for twin slime though, which I think has a very like average rate of spawning a radiant. So I think I'll need about 50. Gordo snares for that method. But you know, we'll see how it goes. Wait, slime rain. Oh, I wonder if radiant slimes have a higher chance of spawning in slime rain. Well, not a higher like the ratio is better, but like because there are more slime spawning, that there's a higher likelihood of me finding one, you know? Go and look. Go out to the slime rain and see what happens. Oh, the slime rain is already over. Yucks. Fuck, gotta skedaddle. Alright. Have a good one, I guess. Have a fun whatever you're doing. Have a nice rest of the stream and rest of your day. You too. Don't fall off a cliff now. If you do, I will be very angry. Drones are working super hard. Getting a lot of stuff. I love that. Love to see it. Helicopter, helicopter. Helicopter, helicopter. Can you hear that? Can you hear that outside the window? A very loud helicopter. Helicopter, helicopter. Every day on the rank starts and ends with taking care of the slimes and the chicken and the rhythm in the field. With the slimes and the chickens and the rhythm in the fields and the I can't beatbox. I'm not good at beatbox. There go the ad break. You haven't finished them. So. we'll still have, so I'm not gonna bother. I wonder what I'll do tomorrow. I kinda wanna play games. I kinda don't wanna do art tomorrow. I kinda feel like I wanna do games. But art fight. Nah, it's fine. I've already done 2. And it's just barely been a week of art fight. So I think I'm fine for now. I can wait till Friday to do another art fight. Because I wanna attack Nerd. I wanna attack Nerd because Nerd actually attacked me. Nerd attacked me yesterday. If you look at my Discord profile, you can see that I have a new profile picture. That's the one that Nerd did. And I'm obsessed with it. It's so cute. It's so vibrant. I really love the colors and the shading. It's gorgeous. I really do love Nerd's style. I need to commission him. I really need to commission him one of these days. I definitely want to like hit him up whenever, you know, the big rebrand happens, or when the big rebrand is going to happen. I definitely want my emotes updated, because for those of you that don't know, my emotes were done by Nerd that draws. You can see it if you click on the emotes and go for the details. He's listed as the artist, because he is the artist. And when I update my model, I definitely want him to make new emotes with the updated design. So I'm gonna have to hit him up about that. But you know, the rebrand still isn't coming for a while. I have a lot of assets that I need to be made. I mean, honestly, it's better to just get an early start. Have him make the emotes now, because I'm pretty sure the design for what my model is going to look like is pretty much finished. And at least I don't think it's gonna change so drastically that by the time the rebrand happens, the design will be completely incongruent. That's kind of what happened with my emotes. Actually, the emotes that... My current emotes, Nerd actually made them based on an earlier design of my current model, hence why it looks a little bit different. It has fluff around the neck instead of like a big like jacket collar. And it also has this like mask that I barely use for my avatar anymore because I don't like it. Changing to a regular like moth face was a very last minute decision. Originally it was just going to be this protogen-esque screen mask thing, but I decided against it, and I'm a lot more happier with this, even though it was very last minute. Very last minute decision. Literally the week before I was going to reveal the new model and new assets and stuff, I quickly like whipped it up. So it was definitely very last minute. But I don't think I'm gonna change the design, the current design, too much by the time the rebrand happens in full. So you know what? I could hit up Nerd. Like maybe not now because it's art fight. He's probably gonna be busy with art fight. But when July is over, I might DM Nerd and be like, hey, could you like redo my emotes with the new design? And he'd probably be like, hell yeah, I would. Do I have the money for that right now? I'm not sure if I have the money for that right now, though. It's the thing. He actually didn't let me pay for the emotes. the, the thing is, when I got him to make the emotes, it was back when he was still streaming. And I was always like donating. I had so much money. I donated so much. I gifted a bunch of subs in his chat. I donated to his like Ko-Fi, and gave a bunch of donated several times to fucking the GoFundMe for Shy's top surgery. And so when when I when I commissioned Nerd and said, hey, could you make emotes for me? He literally did not let me pay for them because I had already given him so much money that I deserved to just get them. He said essentially because I had already paid for them with my generosity, which is like completely valid. Nerd is such a great guy. But you know, he hasn't streamed. He quit streaming. He hasn't streamed in like over a year, almost 2 years. So if I commission him to redo my emos, I will have to pay for them, which I'm not sure if I can afford right now. I guess that's the biggest problem with me wanting to rebrand is that I need to commission a lot of stuff. I can't just make it all myself. Some of it I want to make, I can easily make myself, but then there are certain things that I can't make myself. Or don't want to make myself because I want art from other people. Like I want to commission Nerd to do emos. I would love to commission Miley's studio. What was it? Studio 39? It's 30 something. It has a number at the end. But I want to commission them. I want to commission them to do like an emote because they have a lot of like very cool emote options, like emote bases, and I want to commission one of those. I need some 3D art done, so I want to commission Val to do some 3D for me. I know she would probably like offer to do it for free, but I would not allow that. shit ton of stuff. Oh my god. That's all. That's all. Can I now afford to get... Oh, and I'm already getting more stuff. Now I have 18. Almost 20, but not there. I need like... I want like 50. Around 50. 20 seems to be the average of like... when I would expect to get a radiant slime from using that method. But also, since they're novice Gordo snares, it's also likely that I won't get the... that I'll get a pink Gordo instead of a... instead of a... twin Gordo that I want. Considering this expert Gordo snare is not working the way I want it. Why are you not? You're supposed to spawn a Gordo. Are you not? Come on. Anyway, do we have time? We probably don't have time. I think it's about time I end the stream. So I probably won't have time to place another drone. Mostly because I still cannot master. Yeah. Guarantees a Gordo whose favorite food is you. Which is why it's taking so long, probably. Because it's meant to be guaranteed. Yeah, I need 21 Flutterplorts still. So that's gonna take by itself a while to gather, and then I have to go to the Great Labyrinth and place another. One, two, three, I do have 1 and 2, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those don't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still need 3 more. To have them all. And then when we get that going, we can focus on other things. What if we doubled our Flutterplort production? Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. But for now, we can end the stream. We pledge allegiance to the flag. Quit the game. Move over here. Play some music. The perfect song to be playing. There we go. Whee! Close a few things, open a few things. And we'll go look for someone to raid. Streaming right now. Let's see who can we raid. A few people streaming, but I don't know who I want to raid. I think we're gonna raid this person. Aurora Shoy? I don't know how to pronounce that name. But they seem to be a friend of Rascal. Oh, it's pronounced Sky. Okay, that kind of makes sense. But she's a friend of Rascal, so I think I want to go give her a raid. Man, I can't believe Pride Month is already over. I should have taken Pride Month as an opportunity to try to lord Angela in Marvel Rivals. 'Cause she's the lesbian. She's the lesbian. And now it's too late. Maybe next year. Who knows? Maybe next year there'll be more lesbians in Marvel Rivals that we can lure. I'm gonna start the raid. I'm gonna have some water. Well, I need to wash this water bottle. I'm really bad with switching them out. I'm like, I try to get as much use of them as possible before I need to wash them again. But then I end up using them for a little too long and they start to smell. I'm really bad with that. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. Thank you all, every single one of you, for dropping by and hanging out. I really, really, really appreciate it. I will be back again tomorrow with likely some more games. I'm not quite feeling art. Maybe we'll do art, we'll see, but most likely we'll play a game. Either Minecraft or Overwatch. But we'll see, we'll see. But yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, night, evening, whatever time it is for you. As always, remember to eat food and drink water and take care of yourselves. Take your meds if you have them, if you need them. And make sure to get some fresh air. Step outside. But be careful with the heat. Make sure to wear sun protection of all kinds. But yeah, bye bye everyone. Bye bye. Have a good time. Have a good day. Have a good time zone. Bye bye. See you all next time. Bye bye.